What's up, about Box fam? Thank you for the interview today. My name is Ruben Cuellar Jr. I'm with the Boxing for Life Champion Club from Tulare, California. Just going to give you a little bit of a background of my amateur boxing career that I did. I started when I was 8 years old. Was trained by Manuel Torres from Tulare Athletic Boxing Club. I went on, had 69 amateur fights. 1988, I was ranked number 7 in the United States at 119 pounds. I've been to the U.S. Olympic Training Center in Colorado Springs, Colorado. In my weight class was Kennedy McKinney. I believe Jamal Hinton was in my weight class, and but I didn't make it. Lost in the quarterfinals. That was a great accomplishment for me. After that, my dad gave me a choice whether to go to work or go to college. So I chose college. And after I signed up for college, Manuel Torres comes back and he has a letter saying that I was invited back to the Olympic Training Center, to train there and then hopefully make one of the USA teams. But unfortunately, my dad said, nope, you signed up for school. So I lost out on that opportunity. And after that, I went to school, and that lasted for about a year. And after that, then I got married when I was really, really, really young. So had a family. After that, ended up at Haagen-Dazs. I've been at Haagen-Dazs for 28 years. I love the job. Haagen-Dazs, the number one ice cream in the world.
That's right.
If it ain't Haagen-Dazs, it ain't real ice cream. That's the way I think about it. But no, and so after that, a few years went by. I turned pro when I was 33 years old. I was given an opportunity after I did a tough man contest, which I lost in the semifinal, or no, in the finals I lost. But made my pro debut at 33 years old at Tattoo Palace, which is in Lemoore, California. I had very few professional fights. I was 3-1 with one knockout, and that was it. That was it after that. My last fight was 2009. And I won that fight. It was a split decision. And, I just kind of, after that, I just became a trainer. I train anybody that just, even recreational boxers, which are people that they're not going to fight, but they're going to just train. So I train kids, I train women, I train men, whoever wants to box, I train them. So then I had a couple of fighters in the professional level. I had a couple of them. So, my one is my nephew, which is Joseph Cuellar,
Right.
and the other one was Anthony Torres. But on the note for my nephew, I'm pretty sure you guys already seen him fight a couple of times. Last fight, he got a little injured. He got broken right here.
Thompson fight? The Thompson?
It was under All Star Boxing.
Okay.
All Star Boxing.
Ed Holmes.
Ed Holmes, Eddie Rodriguez is the matchmaker there, and they gave us opportunity. My nephew got injured and stuff like that. He's doing well. He has a family, has a daughter and a young family, but he's doing well. The only way I got to meet all these people in the LA area was because my nephew sparred with Leo Santa Cruz,
Right on.
Rico Ramos. He sparred with Austin Plecchia. He sparred with Duno Romero.
Wow.
He's sparred a lot of different guys, good guys.
Yeah.
And the gyms that we would go to, either Wild Card, and the coach that we met there was Rodell. Rodell is the one that trains Duno Romero and Austin. And sometimes we would go to a Churchill boxing gym, and with Brian Valoria and them guys, and that was another thing too. My nephew was in training camp with Brian Valoria and Donnie Netes, which is one of the longtime Filipino champions. My nephew was in that, so that's kind of how we got it on the scene here in LA, which it's awesome. I believe LA is like boxing capital of the world.
That's right.
If you want good sparring,
Right.
that's where we went. I'm not putting down from where I'm from, I mean, there's great sparring there, but we wanted to think out of the box.
Right.
And that's what we did. We've even we've even got sparring with Carlos Banderas and Jose Banderas.
Right.
You guys know them guys. Them
Yeah.
guys are good. And you know, we've been around. So as of now, I don't have anybody fighting in any events, but I do put my name out there. If any promotional company needs a trainer to fill in for the opponent, I'm here. You know, just look me up, Ruben Cuellar Jr. You can look me up. Hey, I'll work the corner for the opponents, and yeah, I'm gonna give them good advice to try to beat the guy.
That's right.
So there's, like I said, I love boxing. I love being around it. I try to do the best job I can, and you know, and like I said, right now I really don't have anything coming up. But like I said, if any promoters, Top Rank, Golden Boy,
But
anybody,
but you're out there.
Golden Boy, anybody, All Star Boxing, anybody that needs a trainer on the opposite corner, I'm right here. I can wrap hands. I could do it all. So just give me an opportunity. Just as like many times, you know. I like to say one thing. Today was this time, my daughter and my son was the last time I ever saw them around Thanksgiving, and I just want to say that I love them, and they're no longer here, and like I always say, my loss but heaven's gain, and I know they're with me in spirit, and I just want to say I love them.
Thank you, bro. I appreciate that. I'm sorry about that, bro. Let me ask you a question. I'm gonna go back a little bit. When you were Emmanuel Torres, because you know Emmanuel is like an uncle to me. Richard Robert, Torres. Emmanuel got. If you know boxing, back in Emmanuel's been around the game for a long time.
Yeah. Yes.
And he done his boxing share. He had his share too. So, I mean, man, to say you won't have Emmanuel train you is an honor, right?
Yeah.
They also got every year an amateur tournament going on, right?
Yeah.
Emmanuel Torres tournament, am I right?
The classic. The classic. Yes.
And they got people from all over, different countries come too.
Yeah. Manuel was very well respected. One thing, one time I was at home in my room and Manuel came by, but I didn't know this. My dad knocks on the door of my room. He goes, "Hey, your dad's here," and I'm like, "Wait a minute, you're my dad. Why did you say?" He goes, "Oh, Manuel's here," and I knew like, oh, okay, Manuel was like a father figure to me, to other kids. I mean, other fighters he had, or just people that he trained. He really cared for me, and he really cared for anybody else that he trained.
Right.
And so I know a lot of respect to Manuel.
Right. And Ruben, you also have a gym now. Your gym, you're still working with the kids. You're still working the kids back, so you're giving it back now.
Yes.
You're giving what it was given to you.
Yes.
And so you got a bunch of about a handful of kids out there, right?
Yeah. I mean, I train. There's a couple girls that are trained. I mean, like I said, I mean, even if they're not going to compete, you know, it's just sharing with them, maybe help them develop confidence, and you know, you never know. Somebody might be bullying them. You know, I mean, I'm not saying that, but I'm just saying if they do, at least they have that confidence to know that they can defend themselves, and I know that feeling too of being bullied, because I was bullied at one time when I was a kid.
Right. Well, brother, listen, I appreciate that very much. Come all the way from Tulare. We talk. You come out with a couple of things, but I'm glad I was on one of the bucket list. I appreciate it. I got this from Richard Torres. I said I'm always in your corner, so it's Box Fam's always in your corner. Box Fam out. Thank you for the interview, my brother. Thank you.
All right, thank you.